Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I probably should be wearing my BC jersey to do this, but I've been filming a lot of videos. I was here, and I just didn't feel like swapping football jerseys, so yeah, and the Riders are on bye this week. So, but we have had a lot of firsts tonight. A lot of firsts in the BC Hamilton game. And by the way, this is the CFL Week 10 recap video. We had a lot of firsts in this game. First off, you hear the NBA champion Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He plays for Oklahoma City. He was honored, given the key to his hometown in Hamilton, Ontario. At the game. He was at the game. I didn't watch the game because I had to work. But I wish I did. I wish I did. Let's see that. And guys, this was the first overtime game of the CFL year. It took us 10 weeks to get one, but we finally got one. I'll tell you the final score here. 41-38. BC wins. Not Hamilton. Hamilton's win streak is over. This was a crazy game. And, oh man, this is crazy. This was crazy. Crazy back and forth. You don't know the chaos. So there were touchdowns galore. It seemed like every team had I think every team had 5 touchdowns, field goals. There were points to be scored. Now I had to work, so I don't exactly know how it broke down. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw it was 7-6. Because I'm looking at that, it's like 7-6? Like, come on, it's BC and Hamilton. I at least expect a higher scoring game. Check back about an hour later. What a game we had gotten. We had gotten a thriller of a game. They scored 30 points afterwards. 30 points. I think it was 37-35 when I was checking. BC was making a convert to make it 38-35. I'm just skipping right to the end of the game because it's touchdowns and touchdowns. There was one turnover that I know of. I'm not recapping this game well, but I had to work unfortunately. I think I missed game of the year. If you thought the last BC Hamilton game was good, this was even better. This was even better. This was even better than the last time. I wasn't at this one because I had to work. And it was in Hamilton. I'm not going to travel all the way to Hamilton to watch a game. Maybe I will one day, but it's not that time. But you thought the last time they played was really good? Like catch of the year stuff? Take that and double it for a 41-38 final. Well, BC kicked a field goal to end overtime in the CFL. I don't exactly know the overtime rules. If I had to take a guess, I'd assume it's the same as the NFL. But maybe not. So, BC wins 41-38. Man, offenses were humming. Throw away the defense both times. Now, if you want a good football game, the bad news is we don't get BC and Hamilton again for the regular season. They've played their 2 matches against each other. They're done. But I'm sure there's other matches. Anyway, let's move on to the Elks Alouettes game. Okay. So, this Montreal-Edmonton game, in a 23-22, the Elks win. The Edmonton Elks beat the Montreal Alouettes. No way. There's no way this happened. And I look at that. I actually walked away and went and cooked my dinner when Edmonton, when Montreal was having a big game. So yeah. But then, and okay, so we'll go to the start of the game. Go to the start of the game. Hey, man. Yeah. So we had a pretty big game. Oh, what am I? I'm not even waiting here. There we go. So Montreal started out fast. Going for go 10-1 on at one point, and then it was 10-4, and then it was 13-4. Montreal had a touchdown in the first quarter. Edmonton had one punt, and then they just kneeled down. And yeah. So yeah, I tuned out half of this game and to watch other NFL games. I mainly watched the Lions-Falcons game. It was a scary ending to that one, but that's going to be more my NFL recap video. For the CFL one now, yes, for CFL. Oh, it was a big comeback. At Montreal, I think had a 22. Oh yeah, we got to mention the pick six. The score was 13-4 when Tyrell Ford, McLeod Bethel-Thompson, overthrows it at the second mistake that he made, and Trey Ford, run boy run, gets the touchdown. That makes that at a 30. No, what am I thinking? Not 30 points. Well, that makes it a 14-10 game. Convert's good. 14-11 at half. Montreal extends the lead from 14-21. Edmonton kicks a field goal, misses. I think Montreal gets a point out of that, so that would make it 22-14. No, 22-11. And then Edmonton got 2 touchdowns in a row. They went and got 2 touchdowns in a row. And that sealed them the deal. Well, and Edmonton won 23-22. Surprisingly shocking, but Cody Fajardo has been playing well. Well, he's played well since he got the starting job from Trey Ford. Yeah, Edmonton actually gets a win. And I think Edmonton used their heartbreaker last week against Hamilton as motivation. Montreal is in a free fall right now. Don't know what to say about them. But yeah. Edmonton won 28-22. No, 23-22. Alright, let's talk about that Ottawa-Toronto game. Ottawa wins the game. Ottawa wins their 3rd this year. They win 46-42. What a dramatic game, eh? It is a dramatic game. And Ottawa. Ooh. Man, Ottawa, they were playing so bad, then they were playing so well. It's like, yeah. So it's like, hey, you play so bad, then you play so good. I was like, hey, you got it. So Toronto got off to a fast start. Toronto's opening drive ended with a touchdown. And then they traded end zone punts, both a point each. That makes it 8-1. Then Toronto ran off. By the end of the first quarter, it was 22-15. 22-15, eh? But that doesn't end it. That doesn't end the game. So, yeah, that doesn't end the game because Ottawa had all the momentum in the second quarter. They made it, it was 25-19. Toronto got a field goal at the end of the quarter. Other than that, it was all Ottawa. It was all Ottawa in the third quarter. So much so that they took a lead. But once Ottawa took a lead, Toronto kept storming back. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And before you know it, it's going to be, yeah, that was going to be 40. Before you know it was 39-42. Ottawa driving. And I got to mention the kickoff return not ending in a touchdown, but the drive that ended in a touchdown got it to the Toronto 6-yard line after a Toronto punt. Really sparked it for Ottawa. Without that, they probably don't win the game. And so, yeah, without that, Toronto probably doesn't win. No, Ottawa probably doesn't win the game. And they win. And then they just stormed off. Everyone was back and forth. Ottawa driving down 42-39 late in the fourth quarter. With, I think, 41 seconds to go, Ottawa scored a touchdown. That put the Red Blacks up. That put the Red Blacks up 46-42. Toronto looked to get DeMonte Coxey, but Ottawa covered him the last time they tried to target him. Nick Arbuckle got intercepted, and that's how this ends. With a 46-42 win. Now, it's quite disappointing because someone put up 40 points and lost. In the meantime, I might have to retract what I said about Ottawa in my power rankings video. Oh, I said that Ottawa just refuses to try, and then they put in 2 great efforts, so yeah, maybe you're welcome. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise that I said that, because it helped you guys win. And did it not? Anyway, Ottawa wins 46-42. Let's move on to Winnipeg Calgary. Okay, now here's the final CFL game of the week. Winnipeg and Calgary. This came down to a walk-off field goal. Calgary wins 28-27. Winnipeg falls back to 500. And wow, that was not... It was a good game, though. And Winnipeg almost did everything right, but so did Calgary. So, Winnipeg started off 10-0. And then it was pretty back and forth all game. All game, it was pretty back and forth. Both quarterbacks, and Vernon Adams Jr. and Zach Collaros played in this game. They started the game. So, starting quarterbacks are back from injuries. It didn't really hurt Winnipeg last week when they didn't have their backup. Hurt Calgary a ton, but Winnipeg playing Calgary better than they had the past 2 times. And then thinking, oh, this might be different. This might be different. No. Instead, Calgary claws back, takes lead. So many lead changes. As Winnipeg was starting to even pull away at one point. And then Calgary clawed back. Calgary took a lead, and then the 2 teams traded the field goals. Winnipeg kicked theirs with a little time remaining, and that they were down 2. That put some I'm at. Oh, Winnipeg's out down 2 or down 1. Or puts them at 27 points. Like, but then Calgary, he goes down the field, kicks a field goal, and wins. Is the game. So it's the 28-27 final score. Now, if you guys saw my prediction video, I picked Winnipeg again. Calgary just swept Winnipeg. I might look like the biggest idiot out there. I should have taken Calgary. What was I thinking? But anyway, that's going to do it for the CFL recaps. Apps for Week 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, hit the subscribe button, and it would really help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.